We are now at the part of the interview, ladies and gentlemen, about the Jaywick flood with volunteer and helper John Wolton, who is going to tell us about the memorial garden in Jaywick and how it is continuing the love for the victims of the Jaywick flood. I'm going to pass you over to John. He's going to tell us all about that. Thank you, John.
Well, Bob Bellchambers, Bill, I can't remember his surname, and myself were the main start-ups of this memorial garden. We had probably 6 or 7 months where we developed this, and it was a lot of hard work. But we created this memorial garden, and people are remembering the flood victims being because that was right next to the dyke where the water came up behind the Tudor estate and flooded the area where most of the people that were drowned in Jaywick drowned in the Meadow Way area. I think it's very important that we remember them, and also the plaque in St Christopher's Church.
Yes,
was one that Bob put up and presented that to the church several years ago.
So love and peace to Bob for making, carrying on the legacy of the flood and keeping these survivors, their souls alive. Yeah.
So that's the modern trend of that, and it's a very well respected area. Yeah. And people have been very supportive of it. Yeah. Of the people who've been doing it, Bob is always receiving gifts, money gifts, and that goes into repairing, replacing plants and things like that.
Maintenance.
And keeping it nice and smart.
Wonderful.
And I believe now we have a community group that are being asked to go in there and do the maintenance on it. Bob is elderly now and he can't do this work anymore.
So he's up for the next generation to continue.
So we've got younger people coming in to actually carry on with that.
I would like to be a part of it as well. Yeah. I, Danny Sloggett, would like to offer my volunteering services because I didn't realise how important this memorial garden is to Jaywick. I didn't realise actually someone connected to it all was a part of it as well as yourself. So it's important for the next generation to maintain this garden for the last generation.
Well, that's right. Yes,
it's very important.
Yes, it's a very big part of our
history.
Our history in Jaywick, really.
Yeah. So it's fixed on Meadow Way. It's right there on the next to the park. One of the side entrances to the park.
Yeah. And if you go down Meadow Way, the memorial garden is on the left-hand side, where the bridge, where there's 2 iron railings. Yep. And if you go to the left of that, on the right-hand side of it, you'll see the memorial garden. So
there you go, ladies and gentlemen. If you want to do your bit for Jaywick's history and Jaywick's future, we need to be a part of this, and we need to preserve the Jaywick Memorial Garden for everyone involved in the Jaywick flood and for everyone involved in the future of Jaywick. We're going to shine this interview off and come back in a minute. Thank you, John. Thank you, everyone. And